So the video you're watching is the hill that we were climbing, and as you can see, it's a pretty steep hill. And the Unimog was doing really good, except for the part of the gravity taking over, obviously. So as the truck was crawling up the hill, we were trying to get up over that hump, and of course, you know, the front end started getting a little top heavy, of course, and as it bounced up and down, and then what happens? Well, here's what happens: gravity. And as you can see, it loses its grip, it starts flipping, and it starts hitting everything it can hit. It comes down. So what happened was, once the impact was completed, you could see how the paint that was painted underneath the Lexan body broke like glass, as you can see in the photos. And you know, you're going to get scratches and you're going to get things with Lexan, but you should never have impact breaks like that in your paint. So that's why I had to go do what I had to do, and I took the nitro fuel and started cleaning off all the old paint and trying to keep from having to buy another body and restore this one. And so that's why I used the nitro fuel, but it did stain the original plastic, so of course I had to go back with red. And here you go. That's what I got for the paint, and I just got finished shooting it. And you remember it was kind of clear a few minutes ago, so hopefully this hill will dry good, because it's right now about 39 degrees outside, and I'm trying to keep from getting too much vapors inside the garage here. The wife hates that. So now the truck seems to be looking pretty good. I mean, I got a few spots on the fender wells I'll have to touch up, but other than that, I think it'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and demask the windows, and well, actually, I may clean off this fender and go ahead and spray, since I have the window masks already, and then we'll put this thing back together. So far, got little spots like right here, so I'm going to clean those off with some nitro fuel, and as well as this side here. And then I'm going to take some of my black paint that I have of this brand and use it on the fender wells, and actually give this an undercoating so it'll be finished. Now, brand wise, I'm not sure, it doesn't matter, but this is the one I use from my local hobby store. Like I said, it's the 20% fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off this one little fender, and once it's done cleaning, then we'll spray it, and hopefully it'll be done. Stand by. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the nitro fuel. Take some clean paper towel, and there it is. You know, you can barely see it, but it's see-through now, right here. So when we spray it back black, it'll be perfect. And then I've got a couple spots on this fender over here where the red came through. And go ahead and fold this towel up the other direction. And clean this off a little bit. Get this one over into my red a little bit. Which I did. But so I'm going to tape off. Where the black's gonna go, shoot it one more time with some red, and hopefully that'll take care of the little issue at hand. So let me grab some of my tape. It's amazing when you put your tape back where it goes. Okay, so that should be good enough. And let me get my heat gun. Now today's only 40 degrees. Let's see if I can get you on the video here. Get this out of the way. So I'm turning my heat gun on, pointing it off the edge of the bench. Get it warm. I'm just going to go ahead and heat up. Okay, shake it. Mix it up. Heat it up. It's kind of rushing the issue, but it's going to help a little bit here. Okay, turn it off for now. Move it out of the way. Take some tape here. Just tape off the outside here. Sorry for the. It's hard when you're the cameraman and the person doing the work. And that's that. Still tacky. Also helps heat the outside too, because it helps it dry from the inside as well. probably gonna have to clean the outside anyway because of the overspray. I'll use nitro fuel for that. So we'll be back, and then I'll put all the bits and pieces back on after we clean off the nitro fuel from the clean off all the excess from the outside, and give it a put all the parts back on it again. And so anyway, stand by. Okay, so we're getting ready to put all the interior parts and all the front end and all the stuff that belongs to this back together. Here's the interior, and here is the grill. Well, the inner part of the grill. First, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the outside of this thing. So I'm going to take my nitro fuel, my 20%, and go ahead and get a little bit on this. Close this up because I shouldn't need any more than that. And then we're just going to wipe down the body. Make sure we got all the overspray off. Look how much overspray was on this. You couldn't even tell it, but it was definitely there. Alright, so got the snorkel on, got the mirrors on, the door handles, the wipers, got the grill with the light lenses put in now. The guy didn't ever put them in originally. And so next we gotta do is do the interior. So kind of doing it the lazy man's way. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this down and put it up together like this and screw it on. And first one we're going to start with is going to be the hardest one, which is the one way at the dead top. And what we do with that one is because you can bend it around a little bit. You don't have to be flush. We're going to go ahead and put that in there because I can go straighter with the tool because I don't have a ball end. So be right back. I think it came out pretty good. Probably gonna add some decals here and there, but for the most part right now, I think it looks good. And it's there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And remember, have fun with RCs.